Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a update here on Google, Alphabet C class, ticker GOOG. There is also the ticker GOOGL, which is the Class A shares. I brought up the C. It doesn't really matter. They're basically the same price. But as you can see, they've had a great day. I was just thinking yesterday, when is Google going to pass 3,000? And as you can see, it passed 3,000. So that's just an amazing year. Over the last year, up over 70% on a stock this price, and up over 9%, almost 10 on the 3 month, almost 5% on the month, and 1.97% on the last week, and 1.10% on the day. So up $32.94. So amazing. I bought some here on Robinhood, and I like to keep it this way just to point out that you don't need $3,000 to buy into Google. So that's what I did here a little bit. I think June of 2020. We'll go over that here in a moment. You could start buying partial shares on Robinhood here. I believe you can also buy partial shares on Fidelity. I don't think you can on TD Ameritrade, but you can on Fidelity. So, but here's my total return. So kind of amazing. And here's my partial shares, and I should just keep dollar cost averaging into this one, putting $10-20 into it a month or whatever you want to do, but I haven't. So I do not have any full shares of Google. I should, after seeing this. It makes me want to buy some now, but not the price that it's at now. So if you don't know what Google is, you can pause and feel free to read all that. But it's Google and all the other little businesses that they have underneath the Alphabet brand, founded in, I don't think that can be right, 2015, but we'll go with it. 1.33 million shares, and average volume is almost just a hair bit, 10% under a million. So $2 trillion market cap, so just amazing. 52-week low of 1,699, high of 3,032.20, which right there we are hitting that today. So quite amazing, and you can't beat that for ratings at 96%. So, and just as it says, as the number of online users and usage increase, so will digital ad spending, and so on. And as you're watching this on YouTube, Google owns YouTube. So here's expected earnings, and as you can see, they've beat on earnings every time. Just amazing. And next one coming up in February. Here's where I bought mine. Looks like I invested $70 into it back in June. And as you can see, the price fluctuation there kind of went up a little bit, but $70. And this is what it's worth now, so I've doubled my money and then some. So here on Bing, it's showing a buy. And then I got a couple articles here. So stock outperforms competitor on strong trading day. So quite amazing. Shares of Alphabet Class A rose 2% to 2,973.56 on Friday, and what proved to be an all-around favorable trading session for the stock market, with the S&P 500 index rising 0.72% to 4,682.85, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rising 0.50% to 36,100.31. The stock's rise snapped a 3-day losing streak. Alphabet Incorporated Class A closed 38.74 below its 52-week high of $3,012.30, which the company reached on November 8th. The stock demonstrated a mixed performance when compared to some of its competitors on Friday, as Apple rose 1.43% to $149.99. Microsoft rose. Meta Platforms, which is Facebook. So all the big things are all kicking butt. So just as usual. So U.S. state files an updated antitrust complaint against Alphabet, Google, and always picking on Google just because they're so big. So a group of U.S. states led by Texas have filed an amended complaint against Alphabet Incorporated Google, accusing the tech giant of using coercive tactics and breaking antitrust laws in its effort to boost its already dominant advertising business. And dominate it does. Dominant. Earlier in the week, Google lost an appeal against a $2.8 billion European Union antitrust decision. And so they're always going to be facing antitrust, probably. Government trying to break them up like they did AT&T back in the day. So they probably looked at Amazon, Facebook, Google. I think they've looked at Microsoft. They look at them all, so try to break them up. Is Alphabet, Google outperforming other computer and technology stocks this year? And as you can see, this is just dated here today. And there's the other ticker. The one we're looking at is GOOG, which is the C class, and GOGL is the A class. It split some time back. That's why there's two different ones. So, but the computer and technology group has plenty of great stocks, but investors should always be looking for companies that are outperforming their peers. Google is a stock that can certainly grab the attention of many investors, but do its recent returns compare favorably to the sector as a whole? Let's take a closer look at the stock's year-to-date performance to find out. Alphabet is a member of the Computer and Technology Group, which includes 647 different companies and currently sits at number 8 on the Zacks sector rank. The Zacks sector rank considers 16 different sector groups. The average Zacks rank on the individual stock within the groups is measured, and these sectors are listed from best to worst. Alphabet is currently sporting a Zacks number 1 strong buy, which we already kind of looked at that. We'll look at that more a little bit in depth here towards the end of the video. Latest available data shows that Google has returned about 70.2% since the start of the calendar year. Wow, 70% since the start of the calendar year, so 70% return on your money. At the same time, computer and technology stocks have gained an average of 29%. This means Alphabet is performing better than its sector term year-to-date returns. Just amazing. So, all the things are good, but looks like Google's kicking their donkey. So, Google $3,014.18 and 52-week low of 1,700 and the high 1.98 trillion dollar market cap. Just amazing. That would be an expensive option. I wouldn't even know what that buy the dip. Apple 180 by the end of year. Very well could be. Apple is currently 157. Wow, they've went up. Amazon kick butt today, 3,696. And Google. They're all kicking butt. Tesla's staying right at the 1,000. Hovering below 1,100. So, I almost wish I would have sold them when they were in the 12s and rebought them and made $100, but I didn't, so just kind of sitting on it. And the Qs are up. Just amazing. Over here on the tip ranks, currently Google at 3,014. $18 with a 9% upside to 3,287.14. Strong buy, all 7 say to buy it, with a high of 3,500 and a low of 3,000. So might not see it dip below the 3,000 again, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But again, that's what the price is, and here's the Class A at $2,997. They did break the 3,000 mark, so I don't know why they fluctuate. It's kind of weird, the difference in the price. Usually a couple dollars, but they usually, if you put the graph one over the other, they're pretty much the same. And there's a little Batman. So, but that's all that I have for Google. If you have Google or any full shares, that'd be interesting to know, in your cost basis and how many shares you have. I wish I had about 10 shares at this cost basis, but as you can see, it's just a partial. Might have to throw some more money at it. But like I said, you can do partial shares here on Robinhood, so that's a good thing. And also a good thing is to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.